Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another 3D Wednesday with myself and my fabulous design team. First of all, before I go on, we announced all of the winners of the 6x6 paper pads. Remember, for the blog hop. So you might want to, if you're watching over at YouTube and you went to my blog to, or any of the designers' blogs, you know, to do your comments for our 15th edition release, go ahead and check on my blog because all of the winners are listed there. See if you're one of the lucky winners of that brand new Echo Park 6x6 pack. You're going to love them. It's such a sweet pack. So anyways, for our project today, I have this super duper cute coaster set that I had made using two of my, actually 3 stamp sets of mine. For the little For You, and the inside, this is Birthday Wishes. I actually used my stamp set called Tiny Tags. I did have it in front of me. Let me see, where did I put it at? Oh, here it goes. Okay, it's called Teeny Tag Greetings, okay? And this one here has a total of 27 stamps in there. My favorite one by far, because look what it has in there. It includes 2 little layering dies, and I just want to quickly show you. So this is what one of it looks like. It says thank you, and the way I designed it where the little hole matches up perfectly, so you don't have to worry about making your own hole. And there you go. That's basically what's in this package here, okay? So that's what I landed up using for this, because it fit perfectly onto the sleeve. And since this is such a cute little card, Birthday Wishes fit perfectly on the inside. And then I'm going to quickly show you what these actually look like, because I wasn't able to show you in person. I just took pictures of them. We're going to make some of these today, but not these in particular. I thought of a different idea how to do them. Now keep in mind, these are little, not chipboard, they're coaster. They're a thicker chipboard, and I actually picked these up at Stamp on This. Same place where I got those coffee bags that I used yesterday. I got these from there as well. They're the little, these I believe were the 4x4 coasters, but I cut them down because I couldn't find my 3.5 inch ones. So what I did, all I did was I just had the plain coasters, and this is what the coasters look like. Now these are my circle ones we're going to use today. All I did was I got some black cardstock, put it down, and then I stamped, this one's the coffee backgrounds. I stamped onto some, actually on that paper pad, that one of the paper pads that people are going to be winning today. It's going to be between this one or the Graceful. I took paper from here, stamped it on there, used my corner chomper, trimmed it down, put it right in the center. And then to act as the glue, now the thing is I was being very careless when I did this. I used glossy accents, and I put it right around the perimeter, but I was so anxious to get these done I didn't let it dry, so it kind of looks messed up. But you know what? No mistakes in paper crafting, right? So it's beautiful. So anyways, so basically I was showing you the size difference. These are the coffee backgrounds, okay? And then if you look at this, because people had questions, they were concerned that they were getting the same thing. These are the smaller versions that come in coffee breaks. I just want to quickly go over that with you really fast. So anyways, these are the coasters that I'm going to show you how to make. And like I said, keep in mind they are made of cardboard, so you can't like give it to someone and say, oh, go wash this. Obviously they're going to get ruined. So what we are going to do today, we are going to use like a few more different stamp sets. I'm going to switch this up a bit, okay? I decided I'm using for my paper today, I'm using this beautiful one called Fun Day. And this is by My Mind's Eye. And you know why I love this, right? Because look at all of, if you look at everything on here, all of that beautiful craft paper is all inside of this. And I love it. Super duper cute. There's 24 sheets in here. Now, just so you'll know, just so you can kind of see, this is a really thicker cardstock, and I love it, okay? So anyways, what we are going to do, in order, I actually picked these up also. And like I said, I've had these forever in my little closet in here that I never use because I was the type that would see somebody use it and say, oh my God, I have to, OMG, I have to have that. So I would buy it. Well, I've had lots of stuff accumulated over the years, so I need to use what I have. So I kind of put a halt on my craft spending just for a little bit. If there's something good, I'll get it. But if not, I'm going to use what I have because I don't want to waste my money. So what I did was I just got some clear acetate, put this down, traced it, and cut it out. Same thing, trace, put it on top of there, trace it, and cut it out. Okay, so that's all I did with that. So now we are going to use one of my favorite background stamps beside the coffee one. This is my other favorite called script type backgrounds. And this is the one that we are going to use for this today, okay? So I'm going to use this awesome, I think this is called the stamp press. I'm not 100% sure, but it's the best thing in the whole wide world. I'm telling you, I love it. So I'm going to use some black ink here. Now keep in mind, using with all of my stamps, I usually just do it with the background, but with all of them, I use my little mouse pad. I turned it upside down today because I didn't want it to get ruined with all of this ink here. So I figured, I'm going to do it on the back. Okay, so now this ink pad is running out of ink, and I know I have another one somewhere. I just don't know where it is at the moment, but I'll find it. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and this is so cool because, see, it has the little cushions. And I'm going to go ahead and center it. Oops, it would help if I made it where it's not upside down. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just stamp it right there, okay? Now watch, look at how perfect this snaps. Okay, so I like to just kind of press it down just like so. Okay, and then you lift it up. Look at how beautiful that is, okay? I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now I was just going to leave it in the center, but I figured, you know what, I want to cover the entire thing up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and just ink up the sides first. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and line it up because it will line up beautifully. And I'm just going to, that's what I love about the little cushions, because you could kind of maneuver it where you want it to go, okay? So this I'm going to just put right here. Just line up the little words, okay? Just like so. You see how perfect that is? Beautiful. Okay, now let me go ahead and do the other side. Alrighty. I could have done it a little bit closer, but that's okay. And now I'm going to do the same thing with here. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to do, again, same thing. The top and the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and ink up both sides there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the top really quickie. And then, ooh, you know what? Let me clean this off. See, it's okay if you're wearing black because you could use that. It's not going to bother me one bit. Okay. Alright, that one's going to go there. And you know what? I think I wiped off the ink at the top by accident. Let me put a little bit more here. Alright. And then if you're wearing black and you're using black ink, just go ahead and just use your sleeve. Like I said, it doesn't bother me one bit. That's okay. Because it'll get washed, right? Okay, so now we are going to do the bottom part. Just like so. Okay? And look at how perfect that is. Isn't that beautiful? And this is my new best friend. I'm telling you, Joann's.com. And you could get the large. There is like a humongous one too, which is okay because I love those for my Market Street stamp. So Peachy Keen has some huge stamps too, so it's perfect. Okay, so now that you're done with that, what you want to do is just grab your little coaster. I used a zip dry. You could use your ATG gun if you want, whatever you want, but you know how I feel about my zip dry. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead, and you want to go like as close to the edge as possible. Because you want to make sure you get those edges sealed down really, really well. Okay, so let me... Alrighty, let's go ahead and put the cover on. Remember, put the cover on your zip dry immediately. You don't want it to dry out on you. Okay, and then just go ahead and just put this on like so. Alright, there we go right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, here goes the little glossy accents here. Now what you want to do is just kind of guide it around just for the, just want to do the edges. Don't do like I did. If you do like all sloppy, it'll look like my first set of coasters that I made because I was such in a rush. That's why I love this one, because it's tiny and it has like a fine tip, and it'll get it perfectly around the perimeter of this. Okay, so after you get that on, you're going to go ahead and grab your coaster. Not your coaster, your little clear piece, your clear acetate, and put it right on top. Now, just so you know, that does act as glue, okay? And I love it because it's hard to put stuff on that clear cardstock. I call it cardstock, but it's really clear acetate. And then you just want to press it down, okay? And you want to put that aside to let it dry, okay? And I'm going to show you some that I made already. Okay, we want to sand it down, so I'm going to quickly show you how I did it here, okay? Once they dry completely, don't handle them while they're still wet. Otherwise, like I said, they will look like those first set of coasters I made, and I wasn't really too pleased with them. So what you want, you see how that little clear stuff, and that's from the clear glossy accents, and it's okay because it's not bothering me. So what I did was when you cut it out, you might have some little excess around. So I just grabbed my little scissors and I trimmed it all the way around, and then I grabbed my walnut stain, Tim Holtz Distress ink, and I went ahead and I just distress all the sides because it kind of gives it a finished look, don't you think? And I think it's super duper cute. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and I already did these on three of them right here, okay? And then I'm going to quickly show you this. I had lots of questions on how did I do this. I already made the whole look because we're going to tie these together and put that on there. Like I said, I had lots of questions on how to make this, so I'm going to show you really quickly in my Cuttlebug while that other one is drying for us, okay? You are going to grab your Cuttlebug, and then you're going to, this is the die that comes in coffee break. And then you're just going to, I'm just using some paper here. This is the little Georgia Pacific paper that you could get from Walmart. Okay, because remember, you're going to have to cut through 2 pieces of paper here with this die, okay? And then just go ahead and just fold it. Of course, you could, you know, cut. You don't have to cut it this big. But, let me grab my bone folder. And then just go ahead and just, you know, go ahead and just score it just like so. And then what you're going to do is grab your die, okay? So first of all, have your plates on here. Have your A plate, which is the thick one, your B, and then your C. Remember, you need a C plate with my dies, okay? Okay, so you're going to go ahead and just put the paper here. Okay, you see how the die is right there? You're going to put this right below it, just like so. Right, you see how this line is? You're going to put this right below it, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and put it face down like so. And then grab your C plate, and then we're going to go ahead and run it through. I like to kind of just go through once, and then when you hear it cracking, don't be afraid. It's quite alright. It's not going to hurt it. My dies are very, very durable. They could stand anything. Okay, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and get this off, and look how perfect that is. Okay, isn't that cute? Super duper cute. And now I'm not done with it just yet. Let me get this off here. Okay, once you're done with that portion, you're going to go ahead and just cut out another die. I'm just going to use one that I did already. You're just going to go ahead and cut out a regular die. And then you're just going to go ahead and attach it on here. I'm going to need this one, so I'm glad I made it. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and attach it on here. Just like that, okay? Let me put the cover on this. And then you have yourself a perfect little coffee gift card. How cool is that? Okay, so now let's go ahead and see if our, hey, where did it go? If our coaster dried, because I want to go ahead and make sure I do all of them together. You know, I wrap them all up together. It's still a little wet. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone. And we're just going to go ahead and work with this, okay? Now, what I did was I used, for this one, I figured this would be a cute little gift to hang off someone's little housewarming gift. So I used my stamp set called Home Sweet Home. I'm sorry, I just lied. It's called Home Sewn. And then I used the sentiment called Home Sweet Home. And what I did, which is right up there, all I did was you can mask off certain part of the stamp, and then, but I just cut my stamp. Okay, it doesn't hurt to cut them. And then that's what I did, Home Sweet Home. And then on the inside, I went ahead and I used my teeny tag greetings again. And I used the one that says, congratulations, you did it. You see right there? So just so you know, congratulations, you did it does not mean that always has to be for graduation. Because I remember when we first got our house, that was a huge accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? We worked our butts off for it. And it was something that felt really good to say we own something. So I thought that would be perfect. It's like, congratulations, you did it, okay? So that's what I did with that. So what I'm going to do, I could just go ahead and just attach that on after. So like I said, I think this will be a cute little set of coasters to attach to somebody's gift bag as a little housewarming gift. And then just let them know, be extra careful that you cannot soak them, or don't, you know, put a glass on here that's totally all dripping. So tell them, handle them with some TLC. And they could just be a little decorative as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have that nowadays. I don't, because I don't think there's anything in my house that's decorative. I think my house is very kid-friendly / pet-friendly for a reason. So, but I would still use these. You know what I'm saying? You just have to just be extra careful. And if they get ruined, I'll just have to make another one, right? Okay, so now that I just tied a quick little bow, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just trim the little tails there. And then I'm going to grab my little twine and put it through. Let me trim that edge there. And then just put it through here. I like this one because it's a really thin one. Alrighty. And then when that other one dries, I'll go ahead and sand it down, just shove it in here as well. Okay, and then just go ahead and just quickly tie this, and there you go, a cute little coaster set that says Home Sweet Home. Congratulations, you did it. How pretty is that? Something different, something cute. That's why I love doing this hobby, because you know what, I mean, my God, just you can make stuff. The possibilities are endless, okay? So anyways, everybody, that is my 3D project for you today. Don't forget to visit my design team's blogs, because they have outdone themselves once again. They are the best team in the whole world, and I'm so proud of all of them, and I'm very blessed to have them all on my team. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.